talking about, y'all. Yes. Yeah. It's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? What? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing. Taking off left lane, no coasting. How y'all feeling today on this Power Monday all up in your area? 14th of the month. 14th of September, baby. 14th of September. We just about smack dab in the middle of the month. Well, tomorrow will be definitely, without a doubt, undisputedly smack dab in the middle of the month, but we still here, y'all. And we're going to get it down like that. How you doing? How you feeling? What's good? It's the daily go get mism show. Yeah. So today on the daily go get a mism show, we're talking about when you do have to prove yourself. The times when proving yourself is necessary. You know, most times when we're challenged by somebody, we would shrug it off and be like, I ain't got to prove nothing to you. I ain't got to show my stuff to you. I ain't got to show you what I got. But if I want to, I will do it and give it a shot. But right now, no, I don't think not. But there are times in your life where you really do have to prove yourself. And sometimes you might be pissed off at the fact that you do have to prove yourself. But sometimes those times when you have had to prove yourself, it was the thing that you needed to do at the time to be able to take yourself to the next level. So that's what we're going to get into tonight on the Daily Go Get a Mism Show. How y'all feeling? It's going to be y'all right. Yeah, you know it's going to be y'all right. Think it won't. So let's get it popping, y'all. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing tonight? Everything all right? It's almost the end of the summer, but it's going to be y'all right. It's a little chilly, but I think we're good. That's my word. Annette Davis, the number one. How you feeling? Annette Davis, the number one. Good to see me some you. That's my word too. And Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. I'm glad you came on through. Robin, me, my big sister, always doing the thing. Yo, you like the queen and I'm the king. Anna Phoenix. Yes, the Phoenix lifestyle. Good to see me some you. That's my word. Thanks for coming on. T. Carey Wright. T. Carey Wright, what's up, y'all? All right, so we're talking about those times when it is or it was necessary to prove yourself. Yeah, these are the times we're going to talk about where, you had to show your stuff. You had to put yourself out there. You had to give it all you got. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times people don't really like to be openly challenged. They don't like to have to engage in competition. Like, I ain't got to compete with you. How about you just do your thing? I do my thing and everything will be all right. But sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you got to be like, like Big Daddy Kane and Ain't No Half Stepping. Remember in Big Daddy Kane, back in 88, the song Ain't No Half Stepping by Big Daddy Kane, he had on the chain. He stepped up. Was that Ain't No Half Stepping or was that the Vapors? Was that the Vapors by Biz Markie? Anyway, Big Daddy Kane stepped in the boxing ring. It's like he stepped to the board, and then the board, just right there in the middle of the boxing ring, like, all right, man, never mind. But sometimes that's how it goes. There are times when you have to challenge yourself, beyond what you probably are comfortable with. But those times when you do have to step up to the plate and challenge somebody or step up to their competition, it better be a time when your confidence is on an all-time high so you can get that thing popping. So let's get it popping. Speaking of getting it popping, let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The daily go get 'em show. We do this every single day. It rains every day. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area, the 14th of September, and we're talking about the times when proving yourself is necessary. The times when and if proving yourself is necessary. Like, no, you're not getting out of this. We can get into situations. Sometimes we're thrusted into situations where we have to show what we got. Now it could be one of those ego-centered times when somebody is thinking that we're not as good at something as we know that we are. You know how that go. You know what I'm talking about. You know, and when you might have to just show them like, oh, you think you're dealing with a novice over here? You think you're dealing with a novice over here? Nah, you're not dealing with no novice over here. You dealing with a pro. You dealing with an expert. You talking about somebody who is in the know. You're talking to somebody who can prove and show. And you might just have to show them. Hopefully it's not in a violent situation, you know, because there have been times where somebody might have been picking on you because they thought that you either wouldn't fight or that you couldn't fight. And you know how that go. When somebody is petty and they think that you can't or won't fight, they try to take unnecessary advantage of you. So they'll try to come at your neck and maybe bully you, tease you, humiliate you in front of other people because they figure, like, what you gonna do? With your old scary ass, with your old timid ass, with your old soft, sissy, sucker, punk, bitch ass. And unfortunately, that might be a time when you might have to go up in somebody's mouth and do a little dental work. You ain't got no scalpel. You ain't got one of those dental tools where you take off the plaque. All you got is a hand, a wrist, some fingers, some fingernails. And you got to go all up in there. You might have to do it just so people will leave you alone, just so you can have some peace. You know, it's messed up when you have to get violent in order to have some peace. But you know as well as I know, at any stage in your life, that can be the exact thing that you have to do. It's not what you want to do per se, but it may be exactly what the doctor ordered, because you know that if you don't show somebody that you will handle your BI, that they're going to keep picking with you day after day, and then they're going to invite other people to be picking on you too. And that's just not acceptable. That shit ain't acceptable, son. So you might have to do a little dental work. Become an optometrist. Yeah, you know, optometrist. You know, that's the eye doctor. That's the eye doctor. But you're not making them see no better. Matter of fact, you about to close their eye for the weekend. You're going to take 5 of these big ones and close one of these. You might even close both of them, because you're going to try to make sure that they don't fuck with you no more. So unfortunately, you didn't want to have to be challenged in this way, and you didn't want to have to step up to the challenge in that way. But one thing that you definitely didn't want to do, you did not want to lose that challenge. So it was like you just happened to find me on the right day, catch me on the right day. Yo, you done fucked up today. It's going to be a long day for you. Yo, niggas going to have to pray for you. You going to have to put a stake on the fucking eye for you. And fix that lip, because I hit you like a motherfucking good trip. Hit off the weed, hit off the wet, hit off the shit. Get high as you can get, But you wasn't getting high. I was laying your ass down because you tried to make me feel bad, make me look bad in front of other motherfuckers because you thought I was a sucker. And I'm going to tell you something like a... You know what I am talking about. You know what I am talking about on the daily. Go get them some say when you show what you have to fucking prove yourself to motherfuckers. Because they stepped up to the plate and they're trying to make you look bad. You know what I'm talking about. You know, the Carol Chamberlain. You know that times in your life where you had to fucking fight. You may not have fought all the fucking time, but you had to lay the smack down sometimes. You know, Ned Davis or number one. You know that. I didn't never say that you were a fighter all the time, but you know, I bet when you did was a fighter, you were fucking shit up. You gotta do it sometimes. You're gonna tease me about my face. You're gonna tease me about my height. You're gonna tease me about my hair. You're gonna tease me about my teeth. You're gonna tease me about my eyes. You're gonna tease me about my skin. Well, I'm gonna tease you about fucking with me again. I gotta do something, but I want to do this to you, but now you're gonna get it. Now you're gonna get it. I tell you not to fuck with me. Righty, Stacy Green. Miss Green is all up in the house. How you feeling? My good to see me some you. That's my word. And Emily Dunlap in the house. I said to Emily. Good to see you, girl. Word up. So y'all understand what I'm talking about. And then David's talking about something like yesterday's football game. Yeah, I saw you with your little Washington football team helmet blow up thing on your little lawn. I mean, y'all won. I can't take nothing away from y'all. Y'all won. I mean, I hope that was y'all little Super Bowl, because I hope y'all don't win no more games for the rest of the season. But y'all beat the Eagles after we had y'all down 17-0. So that's a minor miracle. Maybe y'all actually have a good coach. Ron Rivera is a good coach. He took his team to the Super Bowl. I hope that don't happen with y'all. I want y'all to fail miserably every year. You know what I mean? Every fucking year. But it was a good win for y'all yesterday. Terrible loss for us. Good win for y'all. It is what it is. It is. This is the reason I don't bet on sports, though. This is the exact reason that I don't bet on sports. Emily says, I know I complained about you being late, but you showing out the night, being on time. I don't work for you. See, I ain't got to prove myself to you. I do what I want to do. Not all the time, but definitely when it comes to that. Robbie Ming says the time you really prove yourself is at work. I was definitely going to get into that, Rob. Yeah, at work. When you get the job, because you may be going to a profession or getting a job at something that you're not really that good at yet. You may be getting good at it, but it may be something that you're trying new. Like somebody works somewhere doing something that they thought you would be a good fit for. Like, let's say you have the gift of gab, plus you're able to be very sociable with people, and you're a good communicator. So they say, you know what? Where I work in customer service, I think you would be good at that. Robin Ming, like customer service. That may be something that you've never done before. But you're thinking what is customer service like? Like when I call in my credit card company and ask them, about certain things, charges and stuff like that. Like, yeah, basically customer service. So when people have any type of issues with the product or with their service and things like that, you give them the information that they need in order to straighten out the issues on their account, and basically you get paid for that. 9 to 5. You answer phones all day. And sometimes it can get a little boring or whatever. And sometimes it can be really busy. But yeah, I think that you would be good at it. You're thinking like maybe you lost your job that you were working in, and it was in a totally different field. It may not have even been in an office. Now you're gonna be sitting in the office all day in your little cubicle station. You know what I mean? Playing the phones all day. And you thinking like, well, how do I get the job? Well, all you have to do is come down and fill out an application, or go online and fill out an application and use me as a reference. And you're thinking like, okay, since I'm using her as a reference, I'm going to get the job automatically because she already plugged in. And for the most part, that's how it was seeming. But you realize that after you filled out the application and did whatever it was necessary to do in order to try to get the job, you had to actually show that you were going to be good at the job. So maybe in front of the people who were hiring you, you had to show how you would handle a phone call. So they gave you a little script. Here, well, this is what we want you to do. We want you to put on these headphones. And these headphones got a little microphone. And what we want you to do is get on the phone and show what you can do. Now I want you to read off this script. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let the words come from your lips. Go ahead, read it. Hey, welcome to Verizon. Hey, welcome to Amazon, value customer. You're on a recorded line, and my name is Robbie Ming. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things on your account and make sure that we get it straight and everything is going to be all right. Just you wait. There's nothing that I can't handle, so don't hesitate to ask. You know what time it is. I got all the information. All you got to do is put me to the task. So you had to prove yourself. And maybe you were really nervous, and you're thinking like, shit, at my other job, whatever I did already spoke for itself. But this, I got to show these people that I can do this shit. And I need this job. This job is paying better money than the other job that I left. So you had to prove yourself. And it wasn't no other option. Not to be doing what they wanted you to do for them. You might couldn't get no other job at the time. You might didn't have no other skills. You might didn't have no other options. You might couldn't refuse this offer. You might couldn't. Maybe you might could, but you might couldn't. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, and it says that wasn't my yard. All right. Well, whatever. All I'm saying is I saw the picture and that Davis the number one. And I wasn't mad at you. You know what I mean? Washington said don't overlook them because they're nameless. Man, fuck them being nameless. I wish they was nameless. I wish they was stadiumless. I wish they was ownerless. I wish they was playerless. I wish they was homeless. I mean, it's fucking Redskins. Fuck out of here. and for right now, they're gonna be the Redskins until they come up with a real name. What is the Washington football team? We got beat by the Washington football team. What a disgrace. But that's all right. The Eagles have been disgraced plenty of times, and they still turned out to be winners. So that's why I ain't worried about it. Emily talking about some, yes, hell, you do work for me. All right, well, shoot. I know I ain't gonna be working for you very long because I ain't got no checks. So I'm telling you, you about to see my lawyer then. All right, yeah, I work for you. Yes, y'all are nameless. Y'all called the Washington football team. That is not a name, and it's only a temporary name. I ain't got no logo. Oh, that W. And then he says, there's not a problem that I can't fix. Oh, the way it goes from. Yeah, but when you're interviewing for a job, when you're looking for a job, when you're starting a new career, and even when you get on a job and you know that other people on the job are really good at this job. So how are you going to stand out? How are you going to show out? How are you going to advance? How are you going to expect to get bonuses and incentives? And maybe you work on commission. So you really have to compete directly, dog eat dog. So the people at your job, even though they're nice and y'all colleagues and everything like that, y'all are in direct competition with each other because this is how y'all going to eat. This is how you're going to feed your family. This is how you're going to keep food on your table and clothes on your back and a roof overhead. So this is real shit, real life. And it ain't nothing to play with, baby. It ain't nothing to play with, baby. We gonna rock this at the drop of a dime, baby. So but that might be time. Those might be times when you really do have to prove yourself. Prove yourself. We're gonna get more personal with it though. Because like I wrote in the description, when you're dealing with a person that you really like and you're starting to get serious about a person that has children, young children, or children young enough for you to have to make an impression on them. And let's say you're dealing with a new man or you're dealing with a new woman and they have children, multiple children, and the mother or the father of those children is still in their lives and they love their mama and they love their daddy or whatever. So you coming in and you trying to be the new boo to their daddy or their mommy. And you're serious about this person. Y'all ain't just going together. You're trying to head towards a more perfect union, holy matrimony. You're serious about them. Like you're taking on this whole package. That's whether you are a man or a woman. You understand, you recognize and realize that this person has custody of their children. And if you are going to be with them, you are going to have to take these children on as your own. That's the deal. And you with it because you really love this person that you're with. So you have already accepted in your mind that, well, fuck it, I'm going to do it. But you know how hard it is trying to step up as a step parent, because that's essentially what you're heading for, whether you're marrying them or not. You know, that's a tough situation. Children, if they weren't raised correctly, or if they weren't raised or reared to be respectful, they might be sucking their teeth at you, making little snide remarks, even trying to insult you, tease you, do little dumb shit that would actually make you get violent. And here it is, you putting up with this shit over love. And there is no end for you here because you are already in love. You in this thing. You in it to win it. You're going to have to prove yourself to those children. You're going to have to prove that you're worthy of respect. You're going to have to prove that you're worthy of love. And you're going to have to prove to them that you care about them and that you have a forgiving nature about you. So you're not going to act childish and not understand that children do fucked up shit, especially when they have parents who will allow them to have the green light to be disrespectful to adults. So you got a lot of proving yourself to do. And that's a tough situation because there are going to be times when you don't really want to prove yourself that way because you don't think that it's fair. Like, why haven't you disciplined your children right? So in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I'm hooking up with somebody who don't really give their children good home training. And I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it because I ain't putting up with the bullshit. I said, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it and get to it. Yo, I'm going to not ruin it. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing it. And they're going to understand me. And they're going to accept me. And I'm going to accept them. Everything is going to be all right. I'm going to be in it to win it, with it, to get it. I'm going to make sure they do more than just hit it. And the girl, man, and they are women and children. And men and children. And them fucking kids be, but it's going to be all right. I'm going to pray to God that he gives me the strength to make sure that I go into it for the length of time that I need. Yeah. Those times when you had to prove yourself. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. And most of us have been in that situation. You serious about the mother? You serious about the children? Guess what? I'm sorry. You serious about the mother? You serious about the father? You really want to do this? All right. Guess what? You're going to have to prove yourself. We're not worthy. Oh, yes, the fuck we are. Oh. Valerie, Miss Green in the house. I said Valerie. Valerie, how you feeling, man? Good to see me some you. You know what I mean? Good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on through. Yeah. Those times when you had to prove yourself. You had to do it. Not an option to bail out. Not an option. You know how it is. With a lot of people, they want us to show them what we can do. We be like, man, who the fuck is you? Who is you? You ain't nobody for me to be. You know what? You'll find out on your own. But you ain't gonna find out. You don't have a go button for me. You ain't got no go button. This ain't Staples, motherfucker. You don't have a go button. You ain't got a go button. You don't have a stop button. You don't have nothing. I move when I want to move, do what I want to do, see what I want to see, and what I want to be. But those other times, like I said, times when you were younger, you had to establish yourself so people wouldn't mess with you, so they wouldn't pick on you all the time, so they wouldn't try to be disrespectful to you. And being respected is a big deal throughout your entire life. Nobody wants to be in a situation where they are lacking respect or where they are totally disrespected. Nobody wants to be in a situation like that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. So, y'all can call into the show. You can call into the show. And if you want to call into this show, I invite you to call into this show. And you know that the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. Express your passion in any form of fashion. No censorship up in this bitch. Speaking of censorship, it's been a challenging day. When you are somebody who doesn't have a lot of problems following the rules. Oh, that's what that was. That shit was tearing my ass up. When you're the type of person that doesn't mind following rules, that doesn't mind doing things the right way, that doesn't mind following structure and following the process of things, but you encounter people that always want to take shortcuts, always want to get breaks, always want to exercise the grandfather and good old boy system and all of that. And, you're the type of person that had to work for yours. You're the type of person that had to scrape and save and scheme and wait and be patient and basically follow the process. And these people that aren't as good as you don't have the qualities that you have to succeed. They want to be ahead of you, and some of them are getting ahead of you with no help from you. But you looking at this shit like, well, ain't this some shit? And since they already seem to have the game on lock, they see you working and sweating and doing everything that you're supposed to do, and they've already declared you the loser because the game is fixed. It's like watching professional wrestling. Your favorite wrestler might be whooping whooping his opponent's ass all in and outside of the ring. But guess what? It's already been determined who's going to win. So no matter what, whoever they said was supposed to win in the end is going to win. It's already predetermined. So wrestling is definitely a sport that nobody should ever bet on because the shit is mad fixed. So when you're in a situation that's sort of like professional wrestling and you don't know that the game is fixed, but all the evidence is pointing to like, oh, no matter what, I'm not going to win here. It's not meant for me to win here, and then I'm not going to win. Yeah, so you stuck like Chuck. But are you really stuck like Chuck? Is it really a situation where you can't do anything? This might be the time when you have to show even the fixers. You have to show the fixers that you need to be at least in that conversation of having something fixed in your favor or having them break the fixed cycle in order to give you your victory that you're earning. Now, that's a challenge that may actually piss you off because it's like you working like, you running around here like a chicken with your head cut off, using all of this energy and trying to really trying to get something done. But you ain't part of that clique. Being part of a clique. How many of you have ever tried to join a group that you really weren't supposed to be able to join? I know most of us would try to steer clear of a situation like that. But some people feel the need so much to be accepted that I know people who only tried to be in situations or get into situations, cliques, groups, organizations where they weren't wanted. Some people are like that. Like, no, I'm infiltrating this shit. Or they gonna love me. Watch. They don't like me now, but they gonna love me when all of this is done. So even though it may seem fruitless to us, like, why would you fuck with them niggas that don't want to fuck with you? They don't fuck with you. But you seeing this person do everything in their power to try to please them. And sometimes it might work, at least to the point where they let him or her be part of their little ragtag fucked up crew. But those were times when they had to prove themselves. Even if you have to prove that you're a sucker or that you will lay down for somebody instead of standing up for yourself in order to have the approval and the acceptance of somebody. You know how hard it is to watch somebody do that. Somebody that you care about. You ever watch somebody that you care about dick ride and kiss the ass of people that don't give a shit about them because they really need the approval of people who don't give a shit about them? Look at these Trump supporters, man. Look at them. Look at these Trump supporters. I mean, think about it. This shit is fucking amazing. These black Trump supporters are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Bunch of coons. At least that's how they look. Waving a flag and going to rallies where they the only black people, looking like one little they look like the numbers. They look like the numbers on the dominoes. You know, the domino is white. It's all white. They look like the numbers on the domino. But that's what they want. Peace to all my domino players. If you know how to play bones, peace to all my bones players. I haven't played dominoes in decades. I don't even know if I know how to play anymore. I like dominoes. How come on the West Coast they play dominoes and they don't play dominoes over here on the East Coast much? You never hear nobody on the East Coast talking about playing dominoes. Well, we don't play dominoes. Dominoes is fun. You like to play dominoes? I played dominoes. I don't think I remember how to play dominoes. Anyway. And then David says, about 5 months ago, this one guy at my job makes good fried chicken. So on this one Saturday, we had a chicken frying contest so that he could try to prove that he made the best fried chicken. Huh? Well, how'd he do? How'd he do? And then you never said how you did or how you did, how he did. And then David says, me, I got a secret recipe. Ooh. 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 A secret recipe. A secret recipe. Robbie said, ass wipes. Valerie Green says, love those bones. We played in the military. I don't know if I can play anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, domino is one of those games that you can forget how to play. Like, how you play? I mean, I'm sure if we watched the game for a few minutes, it would come back to us like, oh, okay, when they do this, we gotta do that, and you know, dominoes. Val, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you was in the military. Why didn't I? Did I know that? I didn't know. Did I know? I didn't know. Did I know? I didn't know. Did I know? But yeah, you know, there are times when you do have to show that you can play. People who play sports, you know, when you play sports and you're good at sports, especially if you're on a team, you're going to have to prove yourself. No way you're getting on that team just because you said that you could play or that you wanted to play or whatever. You want to get off of that bench? You want to be a starter? You know that one of the most demoralizing things that could ever happen is that you play sports and you're never one of the people who gets picked, or you're one of those people who gets picked last all the time. So when they picking out people, it's like, you know, they keep looking over you. All right, give me Dave. Give me Sean. You right there where they picking. So when you get in that game, after you get picked, if it's basketball, football, whatever, you got to show your stuff. You know, if you're not the quarterback, and you know you're not, because quarterbacks are always the ones who pick in football. So street football anyway. So they're not going to throw you that ball, son. They're not going to throw you that ball if they don't think that you're going to catch it. So you going out for the long bombs and there ain't nobody throwing to you. And you keep getting open. You know it's bad when you be open all the time and they still won't throw you the ball. Ain't nobody even guarding you because they know you can't catch. I ain't no use in guarding them. He could be open as hell in the end zone. Oh, rats. They not gonna pick you again, and they sure ain't throwing to you again. You got picked just so they could even out the teams. That's some demoralizing shit. So you may have to work on your game. Basketball, you might have to work on your game. Work on your left. You don't want to be known as just a right-hand dribbler or a left-hand dribbler. If you left-handed, then you got to work on your right. And you need to work on your handle. Somebody stripping you all the time. You know what it is. You know what it is. Oh, Val, you said your first husband was in the army, stationed in Bitburg, Germany for 6 years. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you're gonna have to prove yourself if you wanna play in sports. Shit. Even with girls back in the day, jumping rope, jumping rope, double dutch and shit, that was a big fucking deal. Being able to jump for a long time. It was direct competition. Some girls were really, really good at it. But yeah, those are going to be the times when you're younger in your developmental years, you want to establish yourself as being worthy, not just so people would be your friend, but so you would have confidence in a certain area. There is nothing more pleasing to my eye than seeing young people with confidence, real confidence, because they know what they're doing. They know how to do things. It makes your younger years so much easier. It does. School and social life is hard as fuck when you don't have any confidence. Because no matter how cute you are, you're not going to feel cute, pretty, handsome, or whatever if you don't have any confidence. And if you don't have any confidence, it's going to show. So knowing how to do something increases your confidence, and it gives you an air of respectability. And people really do adhere to it. They'll buy into it. Valley Green says, I was a KP and I worked just as hard as anyone else. I hear you. And then David says, my mama would come outside and out jump all of us back in the day. Competition. You know what I mean? Y'all young whippersnappers swear y'all doing something. Y'all know how to jump. We invented jumping rope. My best friend invented the first rope. Before, y'all was jumping over string. Ella Mae Johnson, the first person to get her ass whooped for using her the clothes drying line, using a clothesline as a double dutch jump rope. But you did it, Ella Mae. You did it. Way to go, Paula. Way to go. And then they said that was her. That was your mom. Like, y'all swear y'all know how to jump some rope. Oh, watch this, y'all. Watch, I'm about to show. Oh, y'all know how to jump the rope. Don't be turning. Don't be turning double handed. Don't be turning double handed. All right. And you know how it is. You know that feeling you get when you see your parents do something that you didn't think that they could do, that you thought that only you and your friends could do. You thought only young person. Look, I remember the first time I saw my dad run. My dad chased my brother and caught him. My brother was like 15, 16 and tall and fast. Pop caught him. You know, Pop wasn't young. At the time, he was like 50. Like I am now. So, parents are always trying to show their children up like, hold up, don't be putting me in the grave yet. Don't hook me up to no IV yet. Let me show you a little something. Remember, you had to come through me in order to be what you. Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me show y'all how to do cartwheels. You don't know how to do car. Let me show you how to do a cartwheel. My sister was a cheerleading coach for Little League football. She was a cheerleading coach, and my nieces my nieces were cheerleaders, and my youngest niece got really really good. Went on competitions and went down south and competed and all of that shit. As a matter of fact, my ex-brother-in-law, that was the first time he ever got on a plane because he had to go down south because of my niece. He was scared to get on a plane, but he was like, shit, my baby winning? Fuck that. But my sister was a cheerleader back in high school. So, she still had that spirit. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? All that pyramid shit and all of that. So she still knew how to do the shit. And she would show him like, all right, I know I'm young, I'm older and heavier now, but let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little something. I'm show you a little something. I'm a coach for real. I'm gonna show you how I feel. Sit back, relax, and chill. You know the deal. Yo, I'm gonna show these kids how to do the thing, and they gonna get better than us. But we are the kings and the queens, and show you how to do it. You know what I mean? And I be the best on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Carol said, overhanded or underhanded. LOL. Those were the days. Yeah, I'm saying though. And then David says they would be like, go, Miss Juanita, go. Was she crossing her legs too and all that old shit? I think that's the shit. It's good shit. But yeah. So those times, they're going to be times when you have to prove yourself. And now, don't get me wrong. There may be times when somebody challenges you and you, like I said, you feel some kind of way about it. Like, who is you? Who is you for me to have to be proving myself to? All right, but check it out. I'm going to do this, though. You ready? You ready? Yo, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that video that they have online on social media where the old ladies challenged each other to a race? And they was, these two old ladies, they was getting ready to race, and they both took off, and they both fell and shit. They wasn't in shape. And when I saw that video, everybody was laughing when those ladies fell. I was looking like, oh no. You know what I mean? To me, it ain't funny. I ain't one of those black people that like to see people fall. But when elderly people fall, it could be some serious shit. And them ladies went down, they dresses fell up, you see in their panties and shit. Like, what the hell is going on here, grandma? Who the fuck put grandma up the race? They was probably track stars back in the day. Like, shit, I know I could outrun you. I'm telling you, couldn't outrun me. Esther, I will. What? Shirley, I want you to be the one who, do the ready, set, go thing. And I'm about to show Esther who the fuck is really, you know what I mean? I'm about to show her, you know what I mean? I know we 72, but I don't care. I still got it, and I'm about to show y'all. Ladies could have had a heart attack. I'm saying, ladies could have had a heart attack. Broke their hip. Everything was working with them just fine. Now they need knee replacements. They tore their ACL. Shit, and made their kidney and liver shift and all of that shit. They done fucked up and adopted a host of medical problems. Then fucked up and shaved 10 years off of their lives. And for what? Carol says, yes, Omar, too. I don't know. I wasn't laughing. I was shit. I really didn't laugh. I was like, I don't know, man. Woo, it's like, yo, grandma, you all right? Oh my God. Somebody get a gurney over here. She needs oxygen. And some gauze. Get some gauze. Like, I ain't even break nothing. You need gauze, grandma. You bleeding. I'm not bleeding. You bleeding internally. If I'm bleeding internally, how is gauze going to fix it? Bring some liquid gauze, y'all. Grandma need to drink some gauze. We don't want Grandma, you starting to turn blue, Grandma. Nanny started to tell Big Mama gonna die, Big Mama. Okay. Carol said, I was like, hope nobody needs a knee replacement. That shit was serious. But I'm like, who this? I wanted to see what happened leading up to them getting ready to run. Like, yo, because they went down so fast, but you could tell they was ready to run that block. Like, they didn't get 3 steps. They said 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. They ain't get up. They needed help. But they was good sports. They was good sports about it. But I bet you that next day, the next day, grandmothers was fucked up. I bet you they was fucked up. And then David says, and don't let your parents sit you down as their partner in a game of spades. Oh no, not that shit. Rest in peace, my stepdad. He was a spades playing motherfucker. He'd be like, I remember one time he played me and my brother. He played me and my brother. And he was like, oh, y'all want to play us? And him and his boy that he considered to be like a brother. He was like, all right. My stepdad, he said, all right. We went and got his drinks and shit. And this one we used to drink too. He said, all right, come on, let's play. And I knew, I was like, it's about to be some shit. It's about to be some shit. Because he had that look on his face like, ain't no way you gonna beat us. We about to go wheels. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, motherfuckers be having 2 fucking spades. 2 spades in their hand. But they figure this shit is like poker. We about to go wheels. Like, how many books we got? I got 2 in the possible. Well, how we going wheels? These motherfuckers don't know how to play. We going wheels. 10. 2 in the possible? I got 3. Shouldn't we just go 5? Nah, we going wheels. We going wheels. We going wheels. They did beat us. They did beat us. I wasn't mad though. I used to love my stepdad. May he rest in peace. I love the shit out of his ass, boy. Surely show the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely show the world's most precious, most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, man? Good to see me something. You word. Thanks for liking the show. Thanks for sharing the show. I forgot to tell y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's the Daily Go Get Em Ism Show. I'm your host, Son752, aka Omar, with the rrr. And we are talking about those times when it was necessary to prove yourself. There are times when you aren't able to just shrug it off and tell somebody, go ahead with all that. I ain't got to prove nothing to you. No, today you do have to prove yourself. What you gonna do? What the guan? The Phoenix Lifestyle said, who is you? Exactly. Carol Chamberlain says, I ran track in junior high, but I bet I wouldn't try to run unless somebody was trying to hurt me. That's the same shit my mom said. I know my mom didn't run track, but she said that she used to be able to climb trees And that's all I used to do when I was younger. We used to climb trees. We used to find the highest trees and climb them shits. Like we was fucking cats or squirrels or some shit. My neighbor, my neighbors would be pissed because we used to have a bunch of trees on the block back in the day. They'd be like, yo, that boy is all the way up in the day. He in the tree higher than the house. And we up there like, yeah. And I used to be able to climb a tree with no help. I used to be able to scale the tree. You know, like I had nails and shit and claws and shit. I used to be able to scale the tree straight up and down. Tree climbing we used to play hide and go seek. I would hide in the tree. Real shit. I'd be looking down there. I'd be looking down on it. Be like, you know, remember when it was hide and go seek, not when it was hide and seek. We didn't play hide and seek. It was hide and go seek. So if you was you had to go look for people and you had to race back to the base in order to get them out. Now it's just like, if you find the person, then that's it. I was like, where did y'all? That's not hide and go seek. It's like, my daughter told me, no, it's called hide and seek, Dad. It's called hide and seek. I'm like, no, it's not, baby. It's called hide and go seek. Let me teach you how to play the right way. Then I realized that if I teach her how to play the right way, she ain't gonna be able to play with nobody because they don't play that shit. It's called, they done reduced it to hide and seek. But I would be up in the tree. I'd be up in the tree looking down on the street. They where O at? Where O at? I'm holding the game up for a whole hour. I'm climbing down the tree like a damn raccoon. 60 seconds. And I would go get my base. Okay. Good looking, y'all. Carol Chamberlain says, me too. Total tomboy right here. You got to be a tomboy to climb a tree? That's what my mom said. Robbie Ming says, leave those women alone. They might have been in good shape. Robbie, you must not have seen that video. They was not in good shape. They probably had a taste or two and shit got out of hand. Because it looked like it was like maybe on a holiday. I don't know when the video was shot. It was probably shot last year because I don't think it was this year. I ain't seen nobody with masks on or nothing like that. Seconds. Carol Chamberlain says, my grandfather called me a monkey because I would shimmy up the tree. Wait a minute. How do you shimmy up a tree? Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy up a tree. Now, that's the first time I've ever heard some shit like that. You was to shimmy up a tree. So you was a fast tree climber too? That's what's up. With your old monkey ass. You old monkey. Look at your old monkey. You know what I mean? Oh, monkey. You're a monkey. Valerie says, my dad loves to fish. I always felt I had to prove to him that I could put a worm on a hook. Fishing is fun. And you go out and prove that you can catch as many fish as the fisherman. I always thought catching fish was luck though, but there are certain techniques to it that they, But I'm like, don't the fish gotta feel like eating? They say the way the bait looks in the water with the line and those little lures and all of that, it can trick the fish into going ahead and biting it. I'm like, well, but the fish got to be hungry, don't it? They're like, shut up, Omar, just fish. Just fish. And I told y'all before, I've won fishing competitions before, and I was like, oh. But it was by luck. I ain't gonna front. And then David says they did look faded. They was fucked up, Annette. They was fucked up. That next day, them ladies probably like, oh my God. You know how it is. You do something one day physical, you haven't done it in a long time. You didn't stretch first or none of that shit. The next day, your ass is grizz ass. And sometimes it takes 48 hours to kick in. And you like, you thought you got away with that murder. You got caught. Carol Chambers says it's a talent. You talking about the fishing thing? Shoot, when you do deep sea fishing, you don't even use worms. You use other fish or squid and shit like that. Shit, I guess out in the ocean they'd be like, worm. What the fuck is a worm? A worm? Ain't no worms out here. Ain't no dirt out here. There was dirt at the bottom of the ocean. Ain't no worms survive that shit. We don't use worms. Need fish. Maybe they can't smell a worm. Worms is for those lake fish. Those lake and river fish. Oh, you talking about the trees? Oh, yeah, it's a talent. It is climbing them trees. Hey, I hear you, Mogan. I see what you talking about, your little monkeys up. You like Curious George's sister. Curious Georgina. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, coming through a little late, but good to see you. How you feel? He says, I've fallen, I can't get up. What up, everyone? Them ladies gonna be, yo. I know them ladies, I feel for them. They need the day after video. When they rubbing Ben Gay and all iced up and probably having to go to the emergency room like, well, grandma was trying to run yesterday and she did real good. She motherfuckers get the line. When she got down the block after she won the race against Carl Lewis, after she beat Carl Lewis in the race, I think she overextended herself. Like you beat Carl Lewis, the 7-time Olympic gold champion. I mean, gold medalist. Yeah, he lives in Jersey. We live in Jersey. Grandma beat Carl Lewis. Y'all got any video of that? No, nobody was taking video. But anyway, grandma's hip is fucked up. Well, it hurt. I don't know if it's messed up, but she says she's feeling a little achy. Grandma might need a cortisone shot. You might need some benzene, after challenging and eventually besting Carl Lewis in a race. Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to prove yourself. Valerie says, Carol, you can't imagine what we used to have to have used to fish with. Yes, Omar, you need different types of baits for different fishing. Yeah. A worm. I like worms. I do. I like worms. Earthworms. They're good for the environment. Say they make the soil good. All right, we about to get on about it here. We about to. About to get on out of here. Get on out of here. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. So, yeah, subscribe to the channel, baby. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 14th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box. Go get her, Maria Lamb. Maria Lamb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, honey lamb. That's Maria Lamb. Happy birthday to you. And also Tangi Walker turning 28 years old today. And Wanda L. Turner Gray turning 53 years old today. And Tomitha Glover turning 39 years old today. And Latoya McIntyre, happy birthday to you. No relation, but happy birthday to you. We cousins somewhere down the line. And also Star Jackson turning 49 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Star. And Heather Fenoy turning 52 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Letitia Paget, happy birthday to you. And Delaney Pretty turning 41 years old today. And Sarah Peters turning 51 years old today. And Donetta Shed, happy birthday to you. And Anne-Marie Walker turning 26 years old today. And Luvis Wallace turning 49 years old today. And my girl, go get her, Renee Gilliard, turning 62 years old today. And also my girl, Marky Odom, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, a very good friend of mine from all the way back in the day. Hey, and that would be my girl, Missy Tomo. That was one of my best friend's sister. She's like a sister to me. Happy birthday to you, Missy Miss. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious September 14th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out. Rock on it, do the damn, rock out. Rock on it, do the damn thing, and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, there are going to be times in your life where you have to prove yourself. You're going to have to step up to the plate. You're going to have to honor the competition. You're going to have to try to blow the competition away and show them what you can do today. Hey, yeah, of course, not everybody is worthy of seeing you stretch your stuff. And you're not even going to feel good about being in competition with somebody in some situations at times. But there are times when you have to step up to the plate and show them what you got. Show them what you got. Show them what you got. And when that time comes, hopefully, you're ready. So whether you're talking about a new love interest that has children, that you want to show how much you can love and how worthy of respect that you are, whether it's a job or profession that you are entering into, and you have to show them that you are worthy of earning that check from week to week, or whether it's another personal victory. It could be a personal victory. Mad personal. It's mad personal. Whatever the case may be, you do the damn thing. That's what you do. Feel good about whatever it is that you do, man. You know what I mean? I think that that's very important. Feel good about what you do. Whatever you bring to the table, you make sure that you shine bright. You're going to shine. Make sure that you shine. Shine bright, baby. I shine bright, baby. I shine bright, baby. I shine bright, baby. Shine bright, baby. Shine bright, baby. Shine bright, baby. For the rest of the night, you're gonna do these things, show that your game tight. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. You showed them what time it was. Yeah, today. Hey. All right, so we be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we always do right about this time. So everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be okay. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. Happy Power Monday to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I get at y'all. Let's get Blog Talk on up out of here. I holla back. I holla back. Yes, I holla back. All right, y'all. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Y'all be good. Ow! Peace. Yes.